Red moon rising on the Cuyahoga River, rolling into Cleveland to the lake.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? So back here, another podcast, Just Burn It. I'm popping a Red Bull here, a little Red Bull action. What you drinking on over there, man?
I'm drinking a little vodka and water.
Nice Sunday. It's Sunday. 1 o'clock games are over. Stoked my team. I'm going to stay humble because we seen what happened last time. We played Dallas. It did good. The way we played Jags today, and next thing you know, we went on a 3-game losing streak. But damn, my defense, dude, Chase and shit, looked pretty damn good, man. So I love what I see over there. I see you wrote in the back on that Magnadoodle. What is that?
BDD. Big Dick Dobbs.
Big Dick Dobbs. Hey, we started him in, we have like, he's got fantasies. I usually have my own, but we have this league. It's it's like a touchdown league, and you only get points. It's completely weird. So money league. So I was like, hey, man, you want to do this one with me? He's like, yeah, we'll just do it. We'll see if we can do it. So I put in Dobbs as our QB, and it actually worked out for us. We had Dobbs and Hawkinson going. So I figured some of you guys probably do fantasy, man. So hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday, and your teams are doing pretty good. We just wanted to catch up on some things, do a little podcast here, and talk about a little bit of everything. There was some interesting stuff that I was talking with Ryan earlier about. And if you guys don't know, I'm Chris Ryan. I think if you're watching this for the first time, just introducing ourselves. But obviously, we have episode 1 if you want to watch that. This is a fresh podcast, so not going to be doing what we truly want yet. But we want to have more of an interaction where with people calling in and interacting with people that are pretty much like-minded. I would say that's what our goal is, just to connect with people that are like us. I'd like to, not like sugarcoat. It's not even about that. It's just not try to be politically correct all the time and just be authentic, I would say.
Be yourself.
Be yourself and
say what you want to say.
Yeah.
If
in a respectful way.
Right. If you're going to offend someone, it's okay. It's going to happen. Just do it, like you said, respectfully.
Can I show my picture of my breakfast this morning?
He's been going on about this breakfast, so
Dude.
Please let him show us this breakfast.
Bro, it's literally, I got to tell you guys this. We're in Florida. It was $11, right? Mom and pop place. It's called the Whole Hog Breakfast. I'm telling you, dude, scrambled eggs, home fries, bacon. Right. I said no to the bread, but that's still a part of it. Ham and sausage and kielbasa.
I was going to say.
Kielbasa, whatever you want.
Had to have a lot of meat when it's called whole hog.
Doesn't sound good.
Breakfast.
A lot of meat over here. Anyways, we got the games going on. Did Browns just pull it off? Yeah, they did. 33-31. Look at that shit.
With time remaining, there is a flag on the play.
Oh, yeah.
Ravens seemed to get bailed a couple times on 2 drives ago.
Well, I'm going to say this. You said you came across this like whole Super Bowl logo predicting who is supposed to go. Do you guys know anything about that? Ryan was telling me, he was like, hey, there's this like whole Super Bowl logo thing. If you look at it, the last 2 years at least. I didn't go
2 years, yeah, and then they have a prediction for this year. So
the last 2 years, the colors in the logo of the Super Bowl logo is who ended up in like. They're kind of like, they're not obvious colors. They're kind of like hints of it, right? And this year, the colors, we'll pull it up here. We'll pull a picture of it up. Let's throw it up real quick. You guys see what we're talking about. Ryan was like, yeah, right here is the logo. So that's like, purple, and which is why we were just saying that about the Ravens. Like, well, hold on, the refs ain't going to like that, if you believe in that stuff.
Still a lot of football left, so it's okay to let the Ravens lose a couple still, and because to be honest, there really isn't a dominant, scary team. Honestly, Ravens were that team, but they just lost. But what did they do? They went up against the number 1 defense or number 2 defense, I guess.
It's between them two right now.
Right,
it seems.
Yeah, Ravens, Cleveland. So, we'll see how it turns out. But as of right now, yeah, the logo is showing purple and red.
Could be the Niners. I'll take that, right? I'm kind of a conspiracy theorist guy, not on this fully, but I mean, shit. Let's go to the next logo, the one last year. Here goes 2023, green, Eagles, red, KC. So I don't know. I find that interesting. Go back one more year prior to that. You got the Rams and right here, Rams and Bengals. So orange for Bengals, yellow for Rams. Is there some? It's kind of. I'm a conspiracy theorist on certain things. I'm going to tell you what they are. But on this thing, I'm not really super fully sold yet on it. But it is interesting to me. I like stuff like that. I do think that the NFL steers because it is a corporation. It's a company. It's entertainment, football, and it's their show. And they obviously want it to go in a direction. They want it to go in the best direction possible, right? That's my opinion. So I don't know what your thoughts are. So I do feel that there is steering. If you're one of the lucky teams that they want to be a part of their narrative, then that's awesome. Then they're going to help you probably, right? If you believe this. And the refs would steer on for you. Now, if you're not a part of it and you're one of the other, 30 teams, you're going to have to not just beat the other team, but you got to beat the refs too, because there's going to be those late, and we've seen it. I've seen steering. I'm not going to get into it on this video. But anyways, not fully sold on this, but I understand it. I do believe, as a conspiracy theorist thought, that the NFL does steer games. And, when there's Vegas involved in gambling, I do. So I don't know what your thoughts are. You can tell me what you think on this whole logo thing.
Me? I think it's just pure coincidence, and, I don't think that there's any, and that's me. I'm not really a big on conspiracy theorist type of deals, but I just think it's just luck of the draw and how they draw it out, because obviously we're only going back. If we can go back all 50 years and they have that, then I'm like, well, shit. Okay.
But that would be too obvious. Yeah. When you start really showing a pattern like that, I'm like, well, shit, you can't do it anymore. Right? You got to throw it in there every now and again to kind of confuse.
When do you think steering really took over?
When did it take over? I would say, I don't think in the earlier days, but maybe it's been going on for a while. There's been some talks of players. Once again, I don't want to get too far off of this, but I guess whatever. Bullshit in here. Here, let me. There have been players. Bears players. Bears players that have came out. I forget who it was. It was, wasn't Mary. There was a, damn it, I want to look it up. Somebody probably knows. If you're a Bears fan in here, by the way, if you're a Bears fan and you're watching, I got a funny video at the end I want to show them. So Bears fans, stick around. I got to show you some shit. I don't know. I think it's funny. It's hilarious for Bears fans or anybody. But there was a Bears fan that came out. I forget who it was. If it was like a running back or something. And then there was a couple people. The whole Raiders, Tampa Bay Super Bowl. That was there were some talks about that being like steered.
Why? Because
the coach
and Dungy type of deal?
No, the Raiders coach changed. But this is per like I think even Jerry Rice said this, and like some of the Raiders players are like, why did you switch the whole offense? They changed. There's something. It was just weird. Anyways, we're not going to go fully down it. You can Google and go search it. There's been plenty of players that have said stuff like this. I don't know what to believe if they just want attention or whatnot. But I have seen in games we've watched. We were just talking not too long ago about that I think it was the Saints game and the pass interference. It was a couple years ago.
Okay, that
to go in there.
Yeah.
That's when you start like, dude, that was obvious. Why didn't you throw the flag? Why didn't you throw that as a pass interference? Why are you allowing that? And that's the shit I'm talking about. So, anyways, we'll see. I'm sure a lot of people that watch football will be like, man, I know what he's talking about. It makes you don't want to believe it because you love the game, but then you're like, you know what? Just you can still love the game and understand that it actually is still legit for the most part. It's just the refs might help out the NFL to try to steer in the direction. What do you got going on over there? I see you looking.
I was looking at it. Well, Brian Robinson just scored a touchdown with the Red Commanders. But obviously we have McLaurin going. So
yeah, McLaurin. Need him to do something.
So I was hoping. I just looked up. I'm like, oh, all right, never mind.
Yeah, he's a baller. C.J. Stroud, by the way, today, too, did a very good job. Congrats to the Texans.
Dude, that guy is on fire, man. He had one bad game against a shit team, which is weird, right? He goes to the Panthers and just kind of just played, and then followed it up with an amazing performance, and then had another against the Bengals, which the Bengals right now are playing some great football. So Houston's playing a great team and beat them.
Dude, hold on, I'm about to say something that I watched this. Whatever, to each their own. Cowboys fans, if there's Canadian Cowboys fans. Dude, do they have the red, white, and blue on their helmet because they're America's team? Is that what they just did? No, they adjusted their helmets. Look at watch. They're going to zoom in on Dak here in a second. Is that CD? No. We're playing against him right now in fantasy. Dude, yeah, look at the helmet. See it? Blue, white, and red down the center.
I'm going to say they're French's team.
France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said French, but I meant
I know what you
France,
meant. Yeah. All right. So as far as that whole Super Bowl logo thing, it's something interesting to watch. Right. The other thing that I saw was that whole TikTok video, which I showed you not too long ago. Have you guys seen the TikTok video of the Swift and Kelce comparison, and that the NFL already has it planned out? They want it's the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift versus Jason Kelce and DeAndre Swift on the Eagles. Run it back again. I don't know if anybody wants to see that matchup again. I don't think they do. My take.
I accept Swifties. The NFL is extremely over anything Taylor Swift.
They're over it.
Over it. No, fans.
Fans and even people connected like Al Michaels.
Al Michaels does not care for Taylor Swift. Not as a person, but just the talks of it during Jesus. Sorry.
CDM. Damn it. Yeah. If there's any Swifties in here, please smash the like button. I'm just kidding. Oh, by the way, with that whole thing, man, like, you know how it is with like thumbnails and stuff. I always want to mention this to the audience. Like, we're never going to do a clickbait thumbnail on you guys. So I despise stuff like that, and I have trouble saying please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Just looking to connect with an audience similar to us, so we can do like the live streams and have some call-ins and stuff. So never going to ask for it because I just don't like it, and I just think it's reaching for the wrong reasons because that's not what we're here for. Life's short, man. I just want to have a good time, connect with some people, like-minded people, find your people, enjoy some good talks and stuff. That's what life's about, man, having some good moments and stuff. So anyways, I would like to eventually get some call-ins and stuff, or video, like call-ins, like, what's up, dude? And then we could talk about certain topics and things like that. I think it'd be interesting.
Some live stream call-ins about some games or just whatever topic we're talking to, because I think everyone loves to interact, right?
Absolutely.
When you're watching a podcast, how many times have you sat there and go, you want to say something?
You want to vent. Absolutely.
You want to say something. You're like, I wish I could. Well, guess what? You can. Well, eventually, once we,
Yeah, call in and call in. You can be a Swiftie and you can call in and get pissed off at us for not really caring too much to see Taylor Swift on our football channels. But hey, man, like I don't dislike Taylor Swift. It's the throwing it in our face so much and making it a thing, and it's kind of like Kim Kardashian to me. Yeah.
No, I absolutely agree. That's exactly it. We don't have anything against Taylor Swift. It's just when we're watching football, we don't care.
Imagine being at a Taylor Swift concert and they said, okay, time out. Hey, we're just going to play some Travis Kelce highlights. Look at that catch. Right, this is the same shit.
Like, who cares?
Just for a brief moment here, you got Travis Kelce over here. We're going to watch some of his plays, always with some of his other teammates and stuff like that. Oh, look at Patrick Mahomes over there. Oh, let's see some highlights and stuff. They would probably get annoyed, wouldn't they?
Oh, they would be furious.
Furious.
And we would understand
We would understand. But you know what, man? Travis didn't do too good against that Miami game. He's on a bye week right now, and they went to – I try to pay attention. They were in Germany for that game, and he only had 4 targets. Taylor wasn't in that game. The whole thing is, when Taylor's there, he does well. Well, I think it's almost like – I think you were saying earlier, you felt like, well, when Taylor's there, like they plan to give him a lot of attention. Like it's a part of the narrative. Yeah, right?
It's almost like they have to tell Mahomes, like, hey, I know you know you're going to target Kelce, but – Swift's in the stands, so you know what?
A little bit more.
Yeah, let's double whatever your targets
make your boy look good. Yeah.
Good job.
Anyways, yeah, it's a distraction, ain't it?
It is a distraction because that was going to CeeDee Lamb, so
I can block it out a little bit. That's all right, Ryan. You keep me.
I got that shit straight on me.
Keep me locked in on what's going on in those TVs.
If they could only see that we got 4 TVs.
Show them. I'll show them a video.
Yeah,
I'll pull up a video real quick.
If we could flip the camera around
pretend there's
a
video right now. Yeah. All right, there you go. I got a video
4
of 4
TVs, boom, going right now. So we got all the 4 o'clock games going at once.
As we're sitting here. Good shit, man. Yeah. So so Taylor Swift. We'll just end off with this. You think she's kind of sexy?
You know what? She's kind of running through Hollywood.
Would you smash? Is she really?
Come on. If we put up her hit list, she's running through all Hollywood's dudes. I'm gonna.
She is
guess,
a Sagittarius. Right? Did you know that Sagittarius women? I don't give a shit if anybody says anything. They can cancel me. Hey, Sagittarius women most likely to sleep around and stuff. Did you know that?
Oh, then she's living up to the hype of the Sagittarius.
So they're probably not going to work out. You know, I ran the
No,
astrology
no.
thing. It's a Libra and a Sag. You know, I'm a little bit into astrology. It's like they can get along as friends, but like some deep loving thing ain't gonna work. And you saw like Travis was interviewed.
I'm gonna keep my personal relationship personal.
And asked like, "Hey, are you in love with her?" And he kind of like, "I'm not gonna make any comments because he's not in love with her. And it's okay." But unfortunately, I sound like a hater. Whatever.
It's not really a hater. Just think about it. And unfortunately, you think, well, you want to believe the best in everyone, but it's just like, obviously, Kelce has just pussy just thrown at him, right?
Yeah, he can get plenty of ass.
But he's getting top of the line right now, right? What's the better than getting
name wise, big name wise? Because if Taylor Swift wasn't Taylor Swift, would we
no,
all be like
she would just be the skinny white girl that he's making like what the hell's he doing?
skinny white girl? You think she have fatter ass? It'll be a little bit better.
For Kelce, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you know his last girlfriend was a black girl,
yeah,
sexy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, so
like
it's
Rihanna-ish? I'm a Rihanna fan.
Yeah, I honestly think she's sexier than Rihanna.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
have to check it out.
You know, but to go from her to her, but it's name recognition now.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, she's sexy, but she ain't Taylor Swift at all.
You think Taylor Swift's crazy? You seen that Blank Spaces video? I showed you it, like a couple clips of it. She's like slashing.
I'm fucked up in the head, right?
Yeah.
I see that, right? And
You
I'm
think
like,
she's
yeah, that's
bad in the bed?
crazy. And I'm just like, that's a bad bitch right there. She's willing to do that.
That's
That's why he's willing to deal with all this BS right
he's
now.
willing to deal with it. Pull up the video. Let me just see real quick. This is the Blank Spaces video. Let me pull it up.
I'm telling you,
But in the back, at the end of the video, she's like smashing the car and stuff.
yeah, and see, I don't.
So here it is. What do you see here? That was dropping the phone in the pool, like slashing the pitcher.
Slashing pictures.
I mean, not that she's. I mean, she might be creating this stuff because this is emotions and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and she's cutting. You like that crazy, them crazy
do,
bitches
man.
like that?
Them crazy bitches are the ones that. You know what's crazy about crazy bitches?
Yeah.
Crazy about crazy bitches?
I like it. Yeah.
Their ride or dies.
The rider dies. Yeah.
I don't know if she is, but I would say most are. The reason why they're crazy because they don't want anyone being with you.
Yeah. It's a good and bad thing. They'll do anything for you.
Right.
They'll call a bomb threat into to get like remember that movie Road Trip?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
call
exactly
a bomb.
what she
want
would do.
A girl that'll do that. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just like you need.
Crazy,
hey,
bro.
I need you to do this. Done. They don't even think twice. Absolutely, you need it done.
Look how this is just crazy. Look at smashing that nice Shelby. What are you doing?
But then
Stabbing
then
the
again,
cake with the blood. Oh, that kind of bothers me.
Yeah.
Look at it. He's like, I don't know if he's
there's a
dead
good and
or
bad.
not.
Here as it is. I don't mind it right now, especially at Travis's age. He's in his early 30s, 31 or something like that, 32 or whatever.
Yeah, 89.
Hey.
Yeah, he's 34. 89.
God, he's been
It's
in the league for
2023.
over 10 years then, I'm going to guess,
34.
at least.
Yeah. Anyways, what happened? Barkley? Safety. Safety over there. Barkley was trying to get out. All right. We can beat this a distraction. I'll never do this again.
No, we can't.
Ryan, I want some football in the background. We can watch it while we're talking.
Yeah, we got to have to mute it next time, but it's okay, guys. I mean, I think as anyone's listening, most of the people that are listening are going to be football fans, as in for at least this podcast. They understand this type of distraction.
Yeah, like, hey, he's being distracted by some shit.
Yeah.
Dude, we're only 18 minutes in. We got plenty of time. Let's talk about whatever you want. Anyways, so the Super Bowl thing is pretty interesting to me. Travis and Swift and stuff is all over. It's like whatever, man. I'm sure a lot of people are annoyed by it. And I even see all types of people saying stuff on social media about it that aren't even like probably big fans. But whatever. It's helping out their ratings and stuff like that. Bears game was Thursday night. Bears and Panthers. Bagent's
two high-caliber teams. Yeah.
Two high-caliber teams. They're 2-2. Well, Bagent is. Bagent's 2-2. What do you think about him, his play? I'm curious on that. I'll give you my thoughts on it.
It was, to me, I feel he played just blah. Like, he was very conservative to the Bagent that we know. And it probably has to lead up to, one, having a 3-pick game, two, and the coaches go, all right, maybe we should dial it back on letting him get the reins of throwing.
Do you think it's bothering his ego in his mind, or do you think it's more the coaches suppressing him a little bit? Like, hey, can you calm down? You think it's him?
I think it's him. I mean, we saw plenty of plays that he could have made some good throws.
You want me to pull up that one where it was Scott wide open? Let me see if I can find it real quick.
You know, so
it's not there.
Bagent was definitely not on his game.
Yeah, right here. Right here. Look at this. It looks like he's sitting back there just like, hey, man, can you guys order me a pizza and stuff? I got plenty of time.
Great protection. Wide open dude right up the middle. That's Tyler Scott, just right up the middle. And he's not seeing this. And I think these are things that he probably would have, but he's probably looking for the shorter pass, so his eyes are not downfield.
Speaking of the shorter pass, I like this. I wish they would have. This was 3rd and 5, I believe it was, right here. DJ Moore coming across the bottom. He goes up top to Mooney, which was a one-on-one, and he throws it before he knows that Mooney's not going to be able to break away and get ahead of this guy.
Right.
And the ball, timing-wise, kind of lands around the same time. The quarterback did a great job, but DJ Moore underneath could have went. Probably don't score a touchdown.
Absolutely.
Because he's got skills. He'll beat the D-backs and stuff.
Great run after a catch guy.
I wanted to – you were mentioning it was like first quarter. It was a funny play. It was I think Niners need a cornerback. Lenore today. Did you see him today?
Yeah.
Lenore?
They were eating him alive.
Yeah, man. I love my boys, man, but like Lenore, he needs to – anyways, we were looking at – you guys had this. He was possibly looking to get traded or something, or did he want to get traded?
He requested a trade. It sucks. You know, we got
and
young
then,
talent.
And he
He's
plays
great.
like this. Hold on. Let's show this video for you guys. Hey, you guys, check this out. This is Jaylon Johnson, right? Jaylon Johnson, number 33.
Johnson, and it's in the first quarter, but still, I mean, this is something you just hope, a hungry young defender is going to come up, see quarterback rushing.
You can go ahead and commentate on this one.
So I get it. So right now he's on Thielen right now. And
right
he doesn't want Thielen to break away and then, Young get a little pass over the head. So he's still holding. I'm going to hold Thielen, keep him, around me.
I'm going to go slow here. Stop here now.
All right. So now he's getting close to the line of scrimmage, which Young is, right?
Yeah.
He clearly has the ball in his hands running, all right? So
He
he's
ain't
not
trying to
keeping
pass.
his posture up like wanting to throw. No, he is now a runner.
Jalen's looking at him.
Right. Jaylon is eyeballing him, but still holding.
Brisket didn't do. Brisket. I want some brisket. Now Brisker didn't break down like he should. But anyways, let's keep going. I'm gonna go a little bit and
comes
stop.
in, which would have made a great play if he would have broke down. Still, here we go. Jaylon Johnson
holding on him.
Still holding on Thielen. Does not want to break away to go for the tackle. And watch with Olay. Whoops.
Wow.
He didn't make sure, man. I didn't want to trip him.
Let me rewind that, and I'll play it in full motion for you guys.
Like he looks away from him. Like, I don't want on him. Oh, whoops.
Wow. Yeah.
And I get it. In game speed, that's still a little bit, that's a little bit hard. But he should have still tried to throw his body to knock Young away from because that gave him a first down. We could have literally, boom, they would have been punting if it could have been 4th and inches or whatever.
Absolutely.
So it was a kind of a lazy tackle, and I will make excuses for him. He didn't want to come off of Thielen just in case, somehow Young was going to go from the running position to a throwing. You know, but still, he still should have thrown it, and then he even kind of throws his legs like in to not get hit. Like, I don't want to hit the quarterback. Watch. So if you go watch, he throws his legs kind of in because he doesn't want to trip him or some type of in. Watch. Whoop. See how he kind of. Yeah.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Like what are you doing?
Yeah.
Now don't get me wrong. Jaylon Johnson's great. I want to say he's a top 5 defender right now. Maybe top 3. I have no clue.
He's a young buck kind of too.
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's only in his 3rd year, I believe. So, but it's just, this is us nitpicking stuff like that. But I noticed that when I was watching the game, I was like, yo, and then it was easy to pull up film, and no one was talking about it. But I noticed that. I'm like, why did he do that? It's the beginning of the game. They can change momentum and everything, getting out, 3 and out. Boom, you're punting. Offense comes out all hyped up that the defense just stopped everything.
Yeah.
Dude, I would have loved that. But nope, there they go. They carry on.
You know what I liked was, and I was like, as I was watching this game with you, I was like all like jacked up because I was hoping that, let me go pull it up. Let me go back here. Mr. Spider-Man himself, that's Kyler Gordon, right? It was, let me show you this too. So Bears punted here, right? And there's such a flop. As I was looking for this, it's hilarious. Watch this. I'm going to show you guys. Check this out. So the kicker, the punter runs in here in a second. Look in the top right corner right now. So look in the top right corner of this screen here. And what you're going to see is you're going to see the punter come in, and then you're going to see a flop happen. And I was only going to watch this because I wanted to show the Kyler Gordon 2 plays that I thought he did very well in, to give him some props. Right here, look.
In the background.
Look, and he turns around and looks at him like, wait, what happened? I fell. Let me go back to that. Let me play it. I'm going to play it full speed and let it go through. I love it, man.
Dude,
The bullshit.
Boy, Flop City.
It's such bullshit, though. You got to watch out, man. There's so much bullshit out here nowadays. All right, so Kyler Gordon, these 2 plays back-to-back, 1st and 10. Watch him come in and take down this running back for a loss here. Shoots in. Boom. Saw you. Got you, bro.
Great.
Let me
Miles
spit
Sanders,
some webs.
Sorry, bud.
Looks great, right?
Spider-Man. Yep. Let me talk about my favorite superhero.
Dude, I would love to talk to Kyler Gordon. Somebody tell him, like, hey, man, can you call in or tell me? Yeah. Hit him up on Instagram or something. I know he's on like Instagram or Twitter. Say, yo, I want to know what you saw here what the hell went wrong, because you had a pick 6 and you sniffed it out like well in advance. Check this. I'm gonna go slow motion. He's got this thing read completely. He's got Bryce Young read completely. He's got I don't know who this is. I'm assuming it's a tight end or somebody. Oh, let me see. That might be a receiver. Let me see here. So let's go ahead and play this, and I'm gonna pause it. And right now, he sees it. Bam.
He's hawking
he
it, right?
sees this.
He's breaking right there.
Breaking right there. He's got this thing. This is money, money, money. He actually, let me go back a little bit here.
Yeah, because
he actually sees it before that.
Yeah.
Like Bryce has it in his hand. Look, he's watching Bryce right now.
Yep. Eyes on the quarterback. Great.
Oh, right there. He sees it. That
like,
snapshot right there, that is like, I need to message him and be like, Kyler, you had this, bro.
He was licking his chops. He was like,
yeah, you had this, bro. So you're going to see, I'm going to go slow here, and you're going to see what happens here. I mean, he's in great position. And I don't know if the ball's too high, if it really is.
It's either too high or
he's an athlete, man.
He didn't jump or anything.
He didn't time it right or something. Yeah, he didn't really jump.
It's something about the angle that maybe we can't see. It's over his head, and that's why he didn't jump. But he had it read,
man.
Completely.
I don't think so. I think he just didn't. He didn't jump. Let's look at this again here. Yeah, when I go full motion, I feel like he could have jumped and snagged that, and it's pick 6. I mean, obviously the Bears still won, but dude, that's a badass moment. Like strike
pick 6,
on that, man.
He could have batted it up, and then it could have been just free range for anyone close by.
Yeah,
Sanborn could have got there. Maybe Jaylon.
That was some good shit, man. So yeah, I if I'm reviewing Bagent stuff, it's like, well, there's really nothing extra. He played conservative. He didn't want to throw any picks. We saw that. Like we said on the last stream, that's a dime a dozen. You can find a QB that doesn't want to throw anything dangerous and, keep it conservative. And you just aren't going to ever do very well. So you got to push stuff down the field. I saw flashes that he wanted to do it. There was definitely some good throws. There were some bad throws, but there were some good throws. So I would say I didn't really see anything different out of Bagent other than the fact that they seemed, and I say they, and I'm referring to the coaches, because I think that it was like, hey, man, you got to calm down. I think not even the coaches. I think everybody. Hey, man, you got to chill out with these picks.
So you think so they were in his head.
They got in his head to calm him down.
You know what? I'm going to play conservative.
I'm going to play conservative. And it sucks because you need that fight. You just need to be like, no, I'm going to keep attacking, and I'm going to try to make my adjustments. But I got to be attacking still. And maybe he's just playing conservative to get a feel for like, hey, man, be a little bit more selective on your throws. I want you to attack, but be more selective and just don't force some of them. But he's made some – there was a big-time I think it was a 3rd down or a 4th down might have been. He hit Scott over the middle. That's a big boy throw, and he did it. That helped out. That helped your boys win.
I know at the end of the game, it
was towards the end of the game.
We hit a 3rd down play to seal the game.
Mm-hmm.
He hit I think it might have been Komet, but I'm not 100%, or it could be who you're talking about, Tyler Scott. But, yeah, he did do a big boy throw. And, Bagent, I'm a fan. Fields, I'm a fan. When you're, we've won now 3 games. So 3 games in. At this time, I almost let them battle it out. Obviously everyone would say Fields has the higher ceiling and everything, which that's fine. He does. Athletically, he can flick his wrist and throw it 60 yards like it was nothing. He can also run like it's nothing too. He can take off and like, whoa. He has them long strides still where he doesn't even look like he's going fast, but he is because he has good long strides.
Right.
But you know what? When a season's pretty much lost, it's just like, let's try out some things. Let's let Fields and Bagent, one game Fields, one game Bagent. At this point, I know that's what they're gonna do. Next year, hopefully. I would love to keep Fields and Bagent next year. I'm a fan of not. Obviously, I've told you multiple times I don't want to go into the draft and draft a quarterback that has to learn a system and is not used to the NFL game speed and everything like that. I would just rather stick to what we have, build the trenches, and go from there. Right now I'm loving what I see from Bagent, and obviously not the last game. The last game is the only game that I really was disappointed in them. Even with the 3 picks against New Orleans,
right?
I still wasn't disappointed with them.
Because you saw there was that attack that was really good.
Yeah. But the last game where he threw no picks, I was more disappointed in that game than I was the one that he threw because that he was playing way too conservative. Check down. Oh, I'm not going to throw. He did right in the beginning. He kind of threw that. It really might have been the first drive. He threw that ball. I was like, what? There was zero, there. There was nothing there. And he threw it, and it, almost got picked. And luckily, it was just batted around and everything. But
JT O'Sullivan, you watched that QB school with him?
Oh, he bashed.
He bashed him bad.
Yeah, he bashed Bagent all day long. So, and in the beginning, I get it, but. And what JT, I don't know if he touched on, it's his 4th game. No one really goes over that. Everyone thinks that he is a backup that's been in the league for years and he's coming in and like, well, no, he should just know. No, he's a rookie, undrafted rookie.
Yeah, he was like criticizing like he was like this veteran that should be, and JT O'Sullivan, obviously he's doing it. He's trying to build his channel and stuff. We could pick apart JT O'Sullivan stuff. He was on my Niners. I know all about him. I was rooting for him when he was on because that's what I do. But, dude, you're criticizing people that you did that, and he would probably be like, no, I'd pick myself apart now. Oh, yeah, all the things like because how he's always like, come on, dog. Hey, dog. Yo, dog, you got to get the you too, JT O'Sullivan. When you were in the game, you got to get this, dog. Hey, dog. It's
fast.
Yeah.
As he knows, it's fast. And
here's that play I was talking about.
All right, let's check out this play.
Yeah, so this is this is going to go to Scott down the middle. This is a big boy play throw right here. Bam. I think that was on. Let me double check this. If this was a 3rd down. Let me go back here.
It was. It was the last play of the game before we were able to kneel.
Let me see. That comes in there.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let me slide it back here and just see. Yeah, look at that across the middle like that. Yeah, I like JT's QB school. It's just sometimes he takes too long. So I gotta. He'll spend way too much time on one thing. It's like, yo, we got your point.
Every play he goes over for 10 minutes. It's just like you could have moved on that play.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how it is. That's one thing that we as fans don't get to see. How long?
It was 4th and 3, bro.
That was 4th and 3.
Right here, this play right here, 4th and 3.
Wow.
Watch it. Think about what happens here. I'll let him go through his thing. Right here. Boom. 4th and 3. Hey, but no one's gonna talk about that. That's a tough throw. Look at his throw.
Komet. All right, never mind. That linebacker was on him.
It's a good throw, man.
Yeah, it was a great throw.
Where it needs to be down to center, away from
the defender.
Yeah.
Back shoulder-ish. Yeah.
So I can't remember what that led to. I think it led to some points. Anyways, not to
No, that sealed the game. We were able to kneel and run out the clock after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's good shit. So, no, I don't know. No, this is like mid-game. Look at the time bar. I'm assuming so. Anyways, anything else you want to say, man? It's a good little catch up here on episode 2.
No, I was. Well, I would like to just say I was extremely happy with the Bears' defense performance. I'm excited to see where we're going forward with this defense. Obviously, we still have some things to fill in there, but I'm excited. I'm happy with the protection that we have been giving our quarterbacks. So we'll see next week. We're playing a lot better team. We're playing Detroit next week, I believe. So I would love to see if our protection can still hold up against them and see what Fields has in store. You know, maybe he did learn a little bit on the quick release, not taking the unnecessary sacks. Get rid of the ball, even if it is throwing it away. So, I'm happy to see what we can do going forward.
What kind of fucking shit tackles are these? We literally had that guy tackled after fucking a yard. Wait, what Bear call? Come on, let's call Bears. Bears did something wrong. I know they did. Refs, come on, Bears had to do something wrong. Oh my, really, ref? Yeah, laugh at it because really. We were going to lose. But there was no need for the shit calls to happen so early. Watch the fucking play and I already called it. That's how good I am.
Burn on, big river, burn on.